Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your January 2016 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Taurus. And I'm back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Pre-Moon Law, and you can buy it on Amazon. And my news is that I do have a new website, oracledaphne.com, so definitely check that out. Scheduling is so much easier. To schedule a reading with me, a private reading, you just click on the calendar page on the website and pick a day and time and then email me. My email is elizabetholson31@gmail.com, and I will put that link also for you here. And that's basically it. Let's just get going and see what we've got for you. I'm really excited about 2016. I feel like it's going to be a better year. I'm just kind of happy 2015 is over, That's kind of how I feel. And again, this is for Taurus. Now, you may be in a relationship with a Leo. There may be some Taurus-Leo connection, Taurus-Aries connection, Taurus-Scorpio connection, Taurus Pisces connection. The outcome is, I want to start with the outcome, and for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Know that I kind of bop around in my readings, and the outcome is the Miser card. And the Miser card, the Four of Pentacles, that's what I call it, the Miser card. The Miser card can be someone who's clinging on to the past relationships, who's just kind of clinging on to things too tightly, whether it's relationship, whether it's finances, whether they're worried about money. I don't feel that you should be very concerned about money at this time. At the end of January, some of you are going to be very worried about money, but I don't feel like you need to be. I feel like the universe is, lifting you up out of hardship, sending you many blessings. If you are in hardship, you need to pray to the angels and say, hey, I'm in hardship, please help me, Sometimes the lesson of the Miser card is to smile in the face of any kind of hardship, because that's the way out of it. It's the universe's way to test you to see how strong you are. And the thing about Taurus is that Taurus, a lot of times, the lesson for Taurus is to be really, really strong, okay? So it may be a little bit harder for you because you may feel like at times like you're always sort of striving to make more money, or striving to kind of keep the money that you have, like you're trying to lock it down so that you have this security. But in life is not a secure situation. We are born and then we die, like an average of 70 years later. So it's not secure in any way at all to begin with. So it's important for you to understand that if you put out into the universe this tight-fisted energy, what you'll get back is nothing. If you put out the open-fisted energy and trust that angels are going to send you blessings, then they can bless you more. That's the lesson. I also feel like you have a lot of you may have abundance through a partner. The universe is sending you love and partnership at that time, at the end of January for some of you. And we're talking the Two of Cups energy, which is commitment. This may be a friendship. You may also be in a long-term partnership. You need to look to your partner to make sure that they're pitching in what they can financially. If you're in a partnership where it's really you're just paying the bills for everyone, it's not really, it's usurping the other people of their responsibility. So make sure everybody's pitching in. If you have a family, and if you have like teenage, children for whatever reason, girls or boys, it doesn't matter. They need to start pitching in. They need to, in some cases, start working and paying rent, start working and helping out financially. If you have a larger household, that's kind of what needs to happen. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting that. Some of you, some of it's just romance, rather than finances. Some of you are worried about finances, but what you're getting instead of finances is romance. And it's interesting because some people think, as long as I'm secure, or I have to worry about money first, and then I can go out and find a partner. But the universe is sending you a partner regardless. Not everybody. For those of you who are single and looking, this is meeting someone. There's a lot of guys in this spread. So for those of you Taurus females who are dating, you have a kind of a history going on here. You've got the Magician as the foundation, which is very positive for Taurus. It's what I like to see for Taurus. Because the Magician is that work energy, that I can do it and get it done, and it's kind of magically happens. It's very positive if you've been doing a lot with your hands, or if you're very busy and you have to get a lot done. This is getting a lot done in a very short period of time, being fast and efficient. This is like having a pile of stuff to do and getting it all done magically. It kind of is reminding me, I used to work at this retail store, and over Christmas time, I used to rebuild these crazy tables, and rebuilding the tables took like 4 hours, and I had to sort and refold all these clothes, and the amount of clothes was ridiculous. It was like probably 100 laundry baskets full of clothes. So it's no joke when people say retail is hard work, because it is. And some people wouldn't have the patience for it, but I did it, and the more I did it, the faster I became, and the more efficient I became. So this is being efficient. This is very positive energy. What I like to see for you, Taurus, as a foundation. However, this can also indicate a Capricorn. Could be another Taurus or Aries male. Usually it is Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries male. But it can also indicate an air sign. It can also indicate a Scorpio too. So there may have been a Scorpio in your past as well. Air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Okay. And now you have this Nine of Cups crowning you. So some of you are in very good place financially. You are what my dad used to say, flush, with cash, in a very good financial place. But for some of you, it is the player person, the player dude, okay? This is the person that's going to play you. Got to watch out for who you are dating. Some of you are in some kind of love triangle. You have the Three of Cups here. Some of you do need to go out and be more social. Some of you have been very social in the recent past, which makes sense because New Year's just passed. And Tauruses like to eat, drink, and be merry. I mean, that's like the Taurus motto. I should get I'm going to do a hashtag, eat, drink, and be merry, Taurus, okay? So yeah, you need to be careful of love triangles. You're also getting the King of Wands in the immediate future, which is a Leo, okay? And I feel like it is the same person showing up later, okay? So I feel like this relationship may continue on, but then come to some kind of an end. I don't necessarily feel that by the end of January, you're going to be with the same people that you've been with before. For those of you who are single, this is, again, being very financially well off, starting off January, and being kind of like the Energizer Bunny, getting a lot done in the immediate future. You're just kind of running around and getting a lot of things done, taken care of. The King of Wands can also indicate the Taurus. So this could be you. In some cases, it's you. And I do feel like you are going to be very strong and courageous, although you do need to be careful of where you're going. Watch where you're going, what you're doing. I feel like you are kind of going in a million different directions, sort of middle of January to the end of January. Especially Taurus guys, I want to say. Taurus guys. But Taurus females as well, because the Nine of Wands can be a female. And there's a lot of people in this spread. So again, either you're dating a lot or there's people around you. You could have 3 sons, 2 sons, 4 sons. If you're a mom, or you could have, your son, your husband, and another son, or 2 other sons. There's just people, a lot of people around you, a lot of guys around you. There are 2 females also, so you may have like a large family. You know, this is someone who has several children. You know, you could have 4 sons and a daughter, or 3 sons and a daughter and a husband. So you got this crazy huge family. Because you've got the High Priestess in the center of everything, crossed by the Empress. And the Empress energy is, you know, I want to say that female, you know, abundance, loving energy. And the High Priestess is this bright light, okay? So the 2 together are very, very powerful, very, very strong. I want to say you are, I want to say your vibration is very, very high beginning of January. And I need to grab my power cord really quickly. So I was saying, it's so funny, I looked down right at that time. I just plugged in my computer for the power, and it was 11:11. So, you know, you may be a very spiritual person. You may have a lot of light to offer. Having the Empress and the High Priestess is a lot of spiritual energy. Because the High Priestess is that person that's the medium, that's in touch with, you know, their spirit guides, in touch with the angels. You know, the angels are around them. You may be a church person, you may not be a church person. You also have the Empress, and the Empress is the abundance and fertility, but she's very creative. This is the person who likes to do things with their hands. And Taurus a lot of times is creative too. You may be a psychic medium. You may have your own, I want to say, you may have your own YouTube channel or psychic channel. But there's a lot of creative energy as well. So, you know, you like to paint, you like to draw, you like to sew. Maybe some of you even like to quilt, or you like to do crafts, which is like I want to say scrapbooking for some of you. This is you, because Tauruses love to be in love. Tauruses are like the people that have hearts in their eyes. You know, they're at their best when they're in love. The only thing that I would caution you is you need to be careful about the people that you are, you know, interested in romantically. Okay, take a step back and look at it from, okay, this is the perspective that I have. These guys are, you know, pros and cons. I want to say you're surrounded by single guys. You may have single guys as friends. I want to say one of them is gay, or one of them is bisexual, sort of feminine. And one of them really wants their freedom, like just wants to be free, and it is just kind of the person that's a little bit immature and needs to kind of do some, I want to say, some growing up. That's kind of my feeling. If you are single, this is where, you know, you're very busy either, you know, doing your spiritual stuff, doing your creative stuff, going here, going there, bopping around town, running a lot of errands. But the universe wants to send you, you know, this passion, this fire energy. And this is like a lot of Leo energy. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of Leo energy here, a lot of Sagittarius or even Aries energy as well. And I want to say some of you are going to be kind of carried away with it, okay? So you need to be careful about, again, who you're dating. But this is making your mark in the world. So some of you are kind of very focused about where you're going, making your mark in the world. A lot of you are very busy with work, or going to be very busy with work. Overall, I would say it's a very positive month. Some of you need to work on your health. You do need to be more focused on health than on money, because I feel like middle of January you may need to take some time to be focused on your health. There may be some health concerns, or you may have like a male figure in your household who has some health concerns. So you're going to take some time. You're going to need to take some time to think, to kind of be there for them. This is someone who's also very patient, but your patience is wearing thin, which I don't like to see for you, Taurus, because Taurus needs a lot of patience, okay, in order to really weather the storms, because Taurus is made to, goes through a lot in life. And so be careful about your patience getting worn down. Take some time. Take some time to yourself. Take some time to really just take a deep breath and breathe and not get to that point of the meltdown. You may be in a relationship with a Pisces. That's what's crowning you right now. And the Nine of Cups is a lot of times Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you have this other fire energy in the future coming in. So either you're, if you're in a relationship with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this won't apply to you. However, there just may be a lot of busyness for you. And you may have a lot of, the fire in your chart somewhere as well. This can be a younger person. The Hanged Man can also indicate a younger person. Can indicate like a young, because it's a boy. I usually see it as like a younger boy who's not really that well. Or that boy needs to learn patience. I want to say that person needs to learn patience. So children just reflect us. So if we need to learn patience, our children need to learn patience. It's one of those things. There's a lot of like psychology stuff that goes into it as well. So a lot of psychologists would agree with me in some instances. So it's sort of like if there's tension between the parents, the child is going to act out that tension. So there needs to be more of an understanding of what's going on with you as well as what's going on with your child. Because it's all a reflection. Like there's something in me that you're learning. There's something that I'm going through that you're going through in some element, in some way. Now we can't all be going through obviously the same thing at the same time, but in a way we are, but not in the same, it's not exactly the same. It's just, there's a piece of what you're going through that either I've learned or what I'm going through, and so on and so forth with every single other person. So with children, it's the same thing. There's something that they're going through that you're going through. So understand that we're all reflection in that way. And again, the outcome is, you kind of being concerned about your finances, being worried that you're not going to have the money, being worried that you're not going to have enough savings, or you're not gonna be able to do what you want for whatever reason. There's this need for financial freedom, I want to say, but you're being blessed with so many things that you're not going to be, if you've been in hardship, you're not going to be in that same cycle any longer. And I want to say for everyone, starting in February is really when I feel like the new year is happening. January is about wrapping up loose ends. It's about learning the lessons, those final little lessons, those details, putting the dot on the I, the cross and the T kind of thing with the things that we're kind of going through. I want to say there's endings of cycles, starting in January, and then starting in February, it's when everything kind of starts fresh. I don't know why that is, but this is what I'm seeing. There may be a delay in starting a new cycle until sometime maybe more in the spring or even early summer for some people, because everybody is going kind of at their own speed. But I want to say that, for you, Taurus, you're not going to be in a place of financial hardship at the end of January as you think you are. Okay, to me, it's like it's all in your head where you're thinking, I'm not making the money that I'd like. My career isn't what I want. Maybe I should, find another job. Maybe I should take on a second job or a third job or work harder in some way. To me, that's not what the energy is. The energy is, I am abundant. The energy is, I've let go and letting God. The energy is, the angels are providing, all the love and support that I need. And I do feel like the energy is romance. So love. It's not money. So you need to kind of switch gears at the end of January. And I do think also you need to kind of weed out your life, because you have this Ace of Swords here, which is weeding out your life of the negativity, weeding your life out of the things in your life that aren't necessary. You need to do what I call streamline, okay? So it's sort of like, it's just sort of, paring back, even like downsizing would be another word for it. Simplifying your life to a point where you are happy. And, the thing is, Taurus likes to take on more and more and more. And so they don't really know how to streamline, because they're saying yes. They're yes people, I think. They say no to a lot, to suggestions. They don't say, so Taurus says no to the things they need to say yes to, basically, okay? If somebody tells them what to do, the Taurus will always say no. But in the end, they take on too many responsibilities and they work too hard and they overdo it. It's overkill. So you need to actually cut back and say, okay, these are going to be my responsibilities. This is what I want to happen in the new year. If there's anything in your way to achieving whatever it is that's going to make you happy, you need to cut it out of your life. For some people, it's not having as many friends and focusing only on a handful of friends. For some people, it's not having as many household chores, delegating. Okay, I'm going to do this if you do that kind of thing. Asking people for help, not doing it all on your own. And this is also not being petty, not worrying, not sweating the small stuff. Looking at things, seeing the world through a larger lens, a bigger picture. This would also indicate moving for some of you. This could also indicate separating for some of you. If you're in a partnership, there's some kind of separation that could occur towards the end of January. The thing is, there's three very different elements here. One, for some of you, it's mainly you're very focused on finances at the end of January, which would be better for you to focus on romance. You're overly worried about money, but you need to worry about being loving to everybody around you, okay? And maybe you are loving to everybody around you, but the energy is not on money. So do with that what you will, okay? Other people, it's separating from a long-term partner. Some of you, it's, focusing on a child. Some of you, it's pregnancy, too. There's 3 cards here about pregnancy, Taurus. So I want to tell you, and there's the passion card here. So we all know what happens, how babies are made, so I'm not going to have to tell you. Basically, if you are not wanting to get pregnant, definitely glove up. This would be the month to glove up, because there's a lot of fertility cards here. So there's that element of separating, and then there's this Ace of Swords, which is also weeding people out of your life. So some of you, it's just working on your friendships, not being part of the negativity anymore, and making choices, making good choices, and making decisions, whether it's career or whether it's romance or whether, whatever it is, it's making some serious decisions for yourself, but that are positive. If it's also moving on with your life from the negativity. So again, the rose-colored glasses need to go on. The larger lens of life needs to go on. Speaking your truth, telling people how you feel, telling people how it is, speaking up for yourself, but in a healthy way. This is putting down the sword and not fighting. Necessarily, for some of you, it's not fighting. Some of you, it's fighting the good fight. But some of you, it's understanding the difference, when to fight and when to put down the sword. So there's a lot of different elements happening towards the end of January. The main thing is that there's a lot of creativity in the beginning of January to be had. There's a lot of financial prosperity in the beginning of January to be had. And sort of just, I feel like you're just getting started in the middle of January. So things kind of rev up. Busyness kind of revs up in the middle. So overall, very positive spread, I think, for you, Taurus. And definitely let me know how things go, and be in touch, and let me know if you'd like to have a private reading. I'd love to set you up. So I'm going to send you big hugs like I always do, and I just want to say thank you, to everyone who's subscribing and Google Plusing and liking and sharing all my videos. It really means a lot to me. I love what I do, and I love that I'm able to share it with you guys. So I'm going to send you big hugs. Big kisses. And I will be back mid-January for my mid-January horoscopes. But I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.